Ladies and gents, welcome to GRX, and this is an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7 by the channel max0r. I already did the Ace Combat 0. Was it a review or incorrect summary? I don't remember exactly. But yeah, that Ace Combat 0, something with Cypher, Pixie, if I remember correctly, an enemy wins somehow. The game's whole setup is like a chain of interviews. The real world, actors were used for these scenes, right? If I remember. So this is going to be similar to that. Ace Combat 0, so I think it was a prequel, if I remember correctly. And this is, I guess, 7th installment. This is kind of newer one from 2019. But yeah, so let's watch this one. Remember, reflect my Rickson. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the Rickson. There's a link in this and check out the cards with the cards in here.
Combat 7 is a game which takes place in the Strange Real universe, a deeply imagined world in which 90% of the planet is populated by white people. And, like most white people with disposable income, the denizens of Strange Real spend their time creating various gigantic superweapons and arming mutes. In this inspired story, the Kingdom of Erusia conducts a surprise attack on the Federation of Osea on the continent of Eusia against the
I can't do these names, dude. Are you serious? So there's like the space elevator.
They want the Erusia wants the space elevator, they just want it. And you are one of the few blessed psychopaths chosen to turn the tide of this war. So whether you're new to Ace Combat or a grizzled veteran, grab a seat and please enjoy an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7.
So basically, since I don't know the story of Ace Combat 7 or anything about Ace Combat 7, I will be confused as fuck. Because incorrect summaries are incorrect summaries, not much of reviews. But then again, his reviews are also like incorrect summaries somewhat. So let's see if I can understand a bit of it.
Alright men, as the first step in your briefing, I'm gonna have to ask you to ignore all those subtitles at the bottom. I don't know what's causing them. Whole continent's fucked and we're fucked and everything's getting bombed, and I think it has something to do with that giant elevator that we built or something. So technically when I say everything, I also mean ourselves, because we are being bombed right now. You should go into the air right now before you die.
You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
So you keep an eye out for all of the enemy bombers until they die while meeting your incredibly quirky squad mates. This is Clown. He's interesting. Alright guys, so it turns out it actually was the gigantic elevator. We're very sorry about that one. For some reason, the Erusian military was able to
He's blurring the subtitles here. This is so good.
take over a
He should have
continent.
kept that in, right? To give insight to people who aren't playing this game. Like, what is the actual dialogues that he is saying and what is max0r saying it?
Size object in about 1 day, but that's fine. We'll deal with that. I want you guys to like bomb someplace, so just go do it, okay?
Any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
That's how war is these days.
You go to town murdering innocent unarmed transportation aircraft when you suddenly hear a strange beeping noise on the horizon and find out that Obama is an Erusian and that he's sending his drone army to strike your Kunduz hospital. And you have to kill them before they reach an innocent Iraqi child, but you are able to get to the Iraqi child first, invalidating their mission and forcing them to leave. Okay, so as it turns out, bombing random third world countries isn't actually an effective military tactic, and we need to get to the space elevator in order to rescue President Donald Trump, who is being held captive there. In order to mount a rescue, we need you guys to get air superiority around this Amazon warehouse. It'll be easy, trust me.
Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Fuck off, Clown. When you get there, you spend 5 minutes going pig wild in your bumblebee-ass ride before you get a bad taste in your stomach because the briefing man was foreshadowing. Hey guys, it's Jeff Bezos again from the inside of my gigantic arsenal bird, and I heard somebody ordered a package from me and I wasn't able to get it to you on time, but don't worry, because I am here with the package. It is death. You will now die.
Look at the size of it. First of all, I've seen max0r make jokes about even in other games, right? Was it Metal Gear 3 or something? I don't know. Metal Gear Rising. He jokes about, whenever a rich guy is concerned, he jokes about Jeff Bezos or something. I think it was Devil May Cry. Like, why Jeff Bezos? Especially here. Like, if you're going to talk about an advanced ship or something like that, Elon Musk would fit perfectly. He's, I think, the richest guy right now. And when it comes to technology, SpaceX and everything, satellites and shit, he's the guy. Why is Jeff Bezos' name?
Cease to be. High Command then decides that the most intelligent course of action is to engage the Amazon drone hub in combat, but actually they failed to account for the gigantic force fields, and also the 30 missiles. What the fuck, there's so many goddamn missiles. And just when things couldn't go more wrong, he arrives.
Who?
In the midst of your retreat, you were not able to prevent the actions of Woman Slayer 69. Also, you figure out via cutscene that Woman Slayer 69 is actually the world's oldest incel and is therefore a wizard. All of the drones are based off of his flight data exclusively so that they don't have sex.
Alright guys, it's finally time to go in and save the president. He hasn't golfed in at least 3 seconds and that's terrible. I'm gonna go send the mute guy to fly in under the radar or something. I don't know, he can't object to this.
So you gotta fly through this annoying ass series of bubbles inside the radar. I am absolutely having fun right now. I'm having fun. You get to the base of the space elevator.
Oh god, that was the same thing with what? Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag? Where you have to, there was a mission where to avoid these, blimps and I guess chase some ship. Like, oh god damn it. This game is more about just looking at the fucking radar more than anything.
And then defend Air Force 6 as he starts to land. And you do this for about 20 minutes. I'm serious, help me, this won't stop. Amazon warehouses starts going clown mode. Liaison helicopter has taken serious damage. You have to save him. There's UAV right there. Stop them.
Alright, so maybe I shouldn't have sent a potentially psychopathic mute to rescue the president, but don't worry guys, I take no responsibility for it whatsoever. His punishment for killing the president is that we will send him to a place that is far away where he will never touch an airplane ever again.
So they take you to a fucking airfield that's being run by convicts, and the warden's just like,
No, let's just go send these prisoners up in the air. It'll be funny, don't give them weapons though.
So you report to the nice lady whose job it is to repair all the aircraft in the base, but she's probably very surprised when she has to find parts for an experimental XO2 Strike Wyvern equipped with high-tech railguns. Who the fuck is this new guy? You fly around the base for a bit without weapons, and it actually is pretty funny until several dozen people die tragically in a bombing. With new aircraft and a new base comes new friends such as Belkin, Gambler, just a fucking asshole, Champ, I don't know what Champ does, and the Nickelback
He's
vocalist.
the champ.
Because giving convicts weaponry and the ability to escape is just fine, the base commander turns on your gigantic railgun. You successfully repel the attackers from your base. We begin to astral project in order to look at Woman Slayer 69 and his friends, Jeff Bezos and children, only to witness actual pedophilia.
From time to time, I'd catch myself looking at them. They were such enthralling creatures.
At which point, we are able to figure out Woman Slayer 69's true name.
His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Raphael
Mihai's granddaughters finally go outside in order to see the Princess of Aruja and her amazing dog. They have a cordial conversation in which they are able to exchange politeness and discuss matters.
Alright, since you guys don't want to fly away from me for some reason, probably because you want to kill as many people as possible, we're just going to send you on a mission to destroy as many human lives as we can. I'm honestly afraid of you. Please leave this place at once.
So you're sent into the deserts of Roco Roja to destroy 3 different military.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed that in this, newer, in a new age technology world where, I guess, revamping a new, restarting a new game that was really famous, like Doom, right? You would just assume that even if it's really good, it's not going to be same as the original or something like that. It would be a massive gamble. The best thing about was Doom was so good, and not just that, even the second part of the newer game, right? Doom Eternal, which is second part of the newer game. Its music is so good that it has become a meme now. That this is the best badass music there is. The Doom music here is just from Doom Eternal. It's like it just puts whole other meaning to metal song. I've never heard of any of the game music and like, okay, I just want to hear this. But first time I heard Doom Eternal music, like, holy shit, this is good. And I went onto YouTube just to find the OST.
Bases for 20 minutes, and if you fail once, you restart the entire fucking level. Somebody should have told High Roller that before he died.
Shit! Someone get this enemy off my tail! God damn it, I'm hit! I've got a bet on me getting out of this.
While playing this level, you are constantly threatened by the warden to continue playing or die.
Engage or face punishment. You'll pay for this. You'll pay for this.
Hey guys, glad to see you back at base again, not dead like I intended you to be at the very beginning of the last suicide mission, but anyways, this time I will be sending you to the totally plausible air mission of flying through rural Chinese valleys in the middle of a thunderstorm to assist friendly recon aircraft. I hope that you guys make it through this mission very safely so that you don't harm my family or anyone close to me.
So you journey all the way to the scenic Yinshi Valley. Oh my fucking god. You move in to assist friendlies who are being shot. Oh fucking god damn it. But seriously, the mission is mostly about escorting friendly aircraft. Why do I hear Latin music in the background?
Latin music is too much.
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Yeah, that's right. This is actually a boss fight. Whoa, where the hell are you going, dude? Everyone is very impressed by the air show that you two put on, seemingly because neither of your bloodstreams are actually affected by gravity.
Copy that, King. Don't call me that.
Eventually, you are able to hit Mihai enough to the point where he's like, wait a fucking second, there's thunderclouds here, what the fuck am I doing? And then he retreats, no matter how quickly you shoot him with your gun.
I'm glad that my plan to kill some of you is partially successful. We got a filler mission for you guys where we finally figured out a way to utilize your plane-based incel rage.
So you're sent in to destroy an oil...
Yeah, I mean, every time these games and movies shows this kind of a, you know, the dogfight, whatever it's called, between two jets, and they show this ridiculous movement, this and that. Real world fight is not that dramatic, right? It does, you know, maneuver this and that, but not as much as movies and games have you believe, because that kind of a negative force, right? All those G forces would faint a lot of pilots. Lots of maneuvers, lots of pilots are just trained in that way. It's just become usual. Like sometimes they literally faint and come to their senses, right? That's just fucking ridiculous. Just thinking about that is scary.
facility and all of the workers inside. I bet they had families, but that honestly makes it better. A sudden sand cloud appears, and what remains of the survivors board fuel trucks to try and get even the slightest bit of money to feed their charred sons and daughters. You simply mercilessly gun them down in the middle of a storm because I don't know why. Why would you do that?
I have decided that I like you all and that your lives are definitely worth preserving. We need you guys to destroy radar bases at the Waiapolo Mountains, but to do that, you need to stay underneath cloud cover for at least 90% of the mission or you'll die, but I believe in you.
You make your way through the claustrophobic valleys, only peeking above the clouds to quickly take out radar bases before a satellite launches a guided missile at you. I'm serious, hell. Once you're finished with that, a mysterious squadron of friendlies appear on the horizon, who all seem to support breast cancer research and behave strangely. They especially seem to behave strangely as soon as they start firing at you.
Guys, I absolutely fucking swear that this time is not me trying to kill you, although it would be convenient for somebody who is definitely not me if you were to die to them. It looks like they somehow spoofed our identification system by hacking about half of the entire satellite array that we possess. Also, Jeff Bezos is sending nuclear missiles to whack your ass. Please move.
That's a lot.
So you recalibrate your identification system and then kill all of them while being fucking nuked, and that's fine, I'm fine, until it's time to kill the very last enemy in the whole area.
Count. One to go. Go get him. One to go. Where is it? Rhino, this is it. All right, I got the last one. Damn it. God damn it. Why is this? Full got tagged as an enemy.
Alright, so High Command is actually going to be disbanding our unit because I killed the base commander 9 days ago and have been pretending to command the military ever since. Who left the confetti on? Count and that weird mute guy get to be pardoned and enter the actual military because they were so effective at killing everybody that I told them to, provided, of course, that you succeed in your next mission. The rest of us are evacuating to Tyler 1 Island.
The entire mission is simply escorting one colonel to a different base inside of his plane, and I'm serious, all you do is just protect him. But for some reason, if you shoot him and fail the mission, you get points. This proceeds for about 15 minutes until you receive an unusual signal on your radar.
It closed in fast. Unknown considered hostile.
One thing I'm tracking about this game so far is that most of the missions are protect this, protect that, avoid this. It might, start to get annoying, right? You have to do some creative mission.
So you fight X-A12, who, like you, has no blood, and seeks revenge upon the land of Osia for okay, he's dead.
Hey, congrats on your pardons, guys, and welcome to the Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Try to say that 10 times fast. Our next mission is to strike a group at long range strategically as the Long Range Strategic Strike. We'll be able to turn the tide of the war if only we could just disable their fleet, so go do that, please.
As surprising as it is having a former convict in the squad, it's even more surprising that he showed up in an experimental Erusian Exo-2 strike wyvern equipped with high-tech railguns. Who the fuck is this new guy? With a new squad.
Yes. Why is the plane black but the wings are red? That would never work in real world.
And new challenges comes new teammates, such as woman, male human. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. And like everyone else, I don't know, they just don't talk. In addition to killing the fleet using your gigantic lower portions, you target the non-combatant bases that maintain them, filled with people who have children and dogs who will never see their owners come back. All the while, your squad is role-playing as chickens. What the fuck?
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. Sharp, little chick.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna give it to you really straight. We're losing the war. We're actually getting annihilated on every single possible front, and it's all thanks to Jeff Bezos and his 2 gigantic Amazon drone hubs. Therefore, we have devised a plan where we're going to reboot a gigantic cannon in the middle of Erusian territory and then fire it at him. What once killed asteroids now kills assholes. I really don't know if it'll work, but like 90% of the problems that we have in this world are solved by giant super weapons, so let's do it.
So you select an A-10, knowing full well that you'll only be fighting fighting ground forces this mission. And ground forces you fight, like a lot. Like, stop. How did we sneak an entire army into their territory? After fighting for several generations, you look to the sky and hear the sound of money rubbing together. Alright bitch, I heard that someone here was taking a fucking unauthorized bathroom break in my Giga warehouse and I've had it up to here with that shit. You think you'll be able to piss on me with your cannon, but it won't work? Yeah, don't bring an A-10 to this mission. Jesus Christ, they're all faster than me and they've already destroyed all the cannon's sensors. If only there was some way to aim a cannon with your eyes. So High Command orders you to take out the propellers to slow the drone hub down enough to hit it manually. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening over here? Oh my god! How is Wise Man supposed to take like 10 missiles at once and not die? This is completely fucking insane. I can't tell what the fuck is going on, but I probably got the propeller.
Yo guys, I can't tell what the fuck.
How does it take 10 missiles not die? It's called the power of scripting.
What's going on, but I think you got the propeller. Shoot the gun.
Alright, I see how it is, motherfucker. You want to pee-pee poo-poo in your stinky-ass diaper, but I got money to spare, bitch. I got $12,000 in parking tickets. I'll be back around my second drone hub, and next time you won't have your shitty-ass piss yellow cannon bullshit to launch at me again.
Alright, so we've seized like half the continent. It's kind of weird how their entire military strategy relies on 2 airplanes. For this mission, you will be inserting a deep penetration.
Seriously, man, I don't even know how, real Air Force veterans or even, basically military veterans playing these games like, what the fuck is happening? You took down some planes and that's it? You have the whole territory? This is fucking ridiculous. In this game so far, all the humor and shit is just perfection.
Bomb into the enemy. Make sure that your plane looks like a zebra. It'll be funny.
This mission is very simple. All the player has to do is look at the bunker and slide the missile right in. Also, the music's like fucking sick, dude. It's so good. You take out all of the silos, but apparently that doesn't matter because they just launch actual ICBMs anyways. There is absolutely no piece of technology more equipped to intercept nuclear weapons than a fighter jet, so you do that and everyone's happy that you did it and it's great.
ICBM? You're talking about intercontinental ballistic missile? Those things are ridiculously fast. Unless you just shoot it immediately, right? It would just fucking, go off.
Hey Google, how can I kill 1 million people?
Alright, I remember, Ace Combat Zero, and it was just ridiculous. Somebody told me in the comment that Incorrect Summary is not that far-fetched from the real story. So I'm just assuming that lots of things I've heard here is kind of closer to what the original story is, because Ace Combats are usually ridiculous. Is that what it is? Whole stories and everything? Man, especially even with the chicken thing. What was that? That was a real dialogue in the game. Oh, there we go.
Alright,
Yeah.
so the enemy has this gigantic fucking submarine, and I'm talking like railguns and 2 nuclear reactors, and it can launch fucking planes. Why would you make a submarine that big? This submarine, previously known as the Alicorn, remained at the bottom of the sea for 698 days, and instead of sending the crew to get psychological help, they just put them back on the submarine, so recipe for success. We are receiving unconfirmed, unsubstantiated, and possibly falsified reports that the crew has come into possession of WMDs, so you need to invade them, like right now.
So you set off in like 4 of your planes to fight 20 of theirs. That makes sense. That's fine.
Yeah, I guess George Bush's thing, like, oh, Iraq have WMDs, let's just fucking invade, is even hurting today. Let's just say that is the trend that lots of countries are going to follow in the future.
I'm fine. You mercilessly slaughter as many people as you possibly can, knowing that you're the good guy and everything you do is to save lives. Eventually, allies arrive with boosters to make your missiles fly faster. Do they just like add propellant? I don't know how they do that. Then you hear something in the distance which kind of sounds like angry children talking on an encrypted radio channel.
Idiots, ignore their illusions.
Don't call me an idiot. I'd kill you if you were
Yes, it does.
Also, this is completely by accident, but I was able to instantly kill the boss within a few seconds.
Shit, scream, pulling out.
Rex, I will have you. You will die.
Better not fucking cut yourself on that edge there. Eventually, the captain of the submarine is just like, wait a minute, what if we turn on the submarine? That would be insane. Also, guys, I want you to launch the nuke. So while the nuke is in the oven, they just kill everyone. I don't know why they didn't prepare for that possibility. What the fuck do you mean you can't deploy a nuke unless it's on the back of a plane? That makes no sense. See, you spend like a solid minute chasing him down.
He walked all over it with his dirty boots, over the crisp white sheets of my bed that I had just made.
Yo guys, do you know what's up with like that raving homeless guy that keeps talking on the channel?
Ahoy, me mateys, it be me, Captain Torres, and I'm here to tell you that you can prevent like 99% of all wars by nuking the capital of Osea. I learned about ye knowledge while stuck under the sea for 698 days, while only being able to watch virtual YouTuber content, and now I'm as sane as any old scurvy dog on this ship. It's my mental illness, so I get to choose the coping mechanism.
Alright, so we're pretty sure that the raving homeless guy has to park at Angerhead Bay in order to resupply his giant...
Let's be honest, this kind of sums up, I mean, not that, stuck and watching those virtual things, but it kind of sums up why certain people rises up, become addicted and have this mass destruction mentality.
submarine. Just nuke the entire fucking port. I don't know, it's a filler mission.
I think I've already talked at length about missions where you just kill things for 15 minutes straight and then nothing else happens, so we're gonna move on to things that are exciting.
Yo ho ho, on the sea we go, send this bomb and away they blow. For salvation we fight and the truth we know. I will kill again and again for this virtual hoe.
Yeah, so a big part of this mission is actually dodging all the cluster munitions that Patchy the pirate sends at you. Hang on guys, I think I hear a different kind of mental illness on the horizon.
Now we have less goons to deal with. Two-way screen.
You do battle with them, and I will admit, it's actually pretty amazing. I'm having fun. They, however, they're not having fun.
This is ridiculous. These are the actual dialogues of the game, you idiot. Every time they talk, it just feels like, okay, anybody who flies a jet plane, any professional soldier or anybody like that, right? Pilot, professional army pilot, whatever, Air Force pilot, whatever. There would be somewhat professionalism. They talk like they're fucking children, like somebody just walked their ass up to a jet and just starting to fly it.
Yo ho, I see you having a dramatic moment here, but I'm about to bomb you to Davy Jones.
What are the dialogues?
So you oblige her just this once, only to figure out that Captain Torres actually ended up resupplying while you were distracted by them. And get this, he did it in 5 minutes, canonically.
Alright guys, is anyone able to guess what kind of weapon Torres loaded onto a submarine? Not, who am I kidding, of course. It's a nuke. It's always a nuke. He's gone completely rogue from the Erusian military, and they are no longer responsible for his actions. Based off of his insane homeless ranting, we were able to figure out that his intentions are to nuke the city of Ored and kill 1 million people in an attempt to end the Lighthouse War. Please don't let him do that. The war is really profitable.
So you set out to protect the planes that
Where's
are
your
dropping
profit?
buoys to locate the submarine, and how many fucking planes can fit inside of a submarine? You eventually find the damn thing, and everyone shoots at it to make it surface. Then you shoot at the submarine, because, like, what else would you do? Not shoot at it? Also, as funny as my pirate voice is, the real voice actor for Torres is even better than that. Then he fires his main guns at you, an aircraft. Everyone's acting gangster until the water starts speaking Latin. You go in for one last attack on the ballast tank. Then he deploys.
It took a second for me to figure out like what to speak Latin. Then okay, the music. Every time the Latin music starts, like, oh shit.
Force fields, like, how did he get that? But just before you were able to destroy the ship fully, Torres sends a message.
Yar har har, and here we are. We surrender, please don't fucking kill us.
Okay, but you'll have to, like, hand over all your anime and the nuke.
The what?
The fucking nuke, Torres. What else would I be talking about?
No. The other thing.
The anime? Torres, you have to hand that shit over. It's like a hazard.
We live in a society. If I can't watch Marine Channel on YouTube.com, then no one else will. Fuck, I missed! Kill that mute son of a bitch right now, make your screen shake a lot! I will flood the back of this submarine to give the gun the elevation it needs! 1 million lives! You should have just let me keep my anime, you fucking skunk!
Oh, the fire effect was good.
Okay then, we are planning on conducting a long-range assault in the Erusian capital of Farbanti. In order to do that, we first have to capture an airbase at Cape Rainy. We need your planes to raid their defenses undetected, so your only option is to travel through a narrow canyon. Good luck.
So you fly in through the valley and past all the spotlights. Do they not, like, hear anything?
Hey bro, you see any jets? What?
Then you commence your attack,
Yeah,
and
that's
for
a
once
good
things
point.
actually go pretty smoothly. You protect Ocean Marines.
That is such a good point. Even the people who make stealth planes, right? Like, holy shit, we need to disguise it as much as possible. Even they can't figure a way out to, lower the voice. So that's why lots of planes now literally go outside of the atmosphere if they need to be. The spy planes, the gigantic spy planes. Because you can't have, planes just, going even in the normal range, right? And not make noises. So how the fuck, like, okay, avoid these lights. Yeah, they can fucking hear. I guess the point here is that even if they hear, You can't really detect a plane by hearing them in dark, basically, when they're flying this closer. You have to have a visual. So I guess that's the point. Like if they don't detect you, sound doesn't matter. But at least they should have, like, you know, the lights, as soon as you pass through, light starts to get closer to you. So you have to dodge creatively. Not just dodge like you're dodging a laser. No, everybody just hears a voice and tries to pinpoint toward you or something.
As they enter the base and capture it swiftly, bringing pizza. Wait, what? Pizza?
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Alright guys, that was surprisingly easy. It's time to take the capital of Farbanti. This is in conjunction with an assault on their satellite array that will not backfire. We're gonna be taking the city like we take any other civilian settlement that we come across. Violently.
Farbanti is a downright amazing level, but unfortunately that means I don't get that much to
bad
talk
timing.
about. It's just like a big fun sandbox where you kill everything and it's like 20 minutes long. What more can I say? Just look how beautiful the level it— wait, no, I hear Latin again. What is that? Yeah, I bet you bitches forgot about me and my epic theme music, but I'm back and I'm rebranded. I'm a new man. I'm no longer Woman Slayer 69 as I've had sex just as she goes to a different school than I do. I am now simply racist instead of sexist. You fight the guys who arrived late to the most important battle of the war for no reason, so your Commander Wiseman decides to bait Mihai into a chase.
How is an incel supposed to have grandkids anyways?
Okay, first of all, I'm no longer an incel, as I have previously stated. My sex woman goes to a different school, and second of all, my son was adopted after I killed his parents for having sex. But that's behind me now. I'm a new man worthy of respect. Alright, so Wiseman may be a bit fucking dead, but it's fine. It's not like the sky is falling or anything. Oh, fuck me.
I can't even access racistforums.com. This sucks. I'm gonna leave. See ya.
Alright, so the game decided that it was going to escalate things even further than it already has. The entire world satellite array has been destroyed by an exponential cycle of debris caused by you shooting at their satellites like a fucking child. No one can tell what's going on, nothing makes sense, no communication gets through, no one listens to high command, and I guess we're just gonna keep shooting people. We're gonna do that.
Alright, man, our only option is—
Oh, that's such a good concept. If you shoot down a satellite, of course, the effect will start, right? So eventually all satellites, I mean, eventually, how quickly it doesn't matter, eventually all satellites would be destroyed, right? But this is such a good point. Like, okay, the whole scenario that they implemented here is just great. I didn't see them actually, you know, using some form of science like this. Like, okay, if we destroy one satellite, it's going to destroy everything, and it's going to be complete silence, because that is what would happen, right? That's why people were fearing that one of the Chinese satellites were kind of, you know, out of control or something, I guess, a few years ago, and people were genuinely afraid of that. Like, what if this satellite hits something, right? Then it would hit other thing, and it would be complete blackout. Blackout as in communication, not the light blackout, but blackout in communication. And that's a very dangerous thing. If you don't have satellites, you don't have access to lots of communication, critical communication of militaries and things, and bad shit can happen.
to intervene in a bloody civil war that will inevitably lead to more harm than good. I have no orders to do this, by the way, it's just fun. A defecting colonel is attempting to give us the Coca-Cola recipe, so we need to have him survive.
This mission involves carefully escorting the colonel through a dark city, identifying every single target before you fire. Okay, well, I guess he's dead now. Awesome.
Now, unfortunately, mute guy, we actually don't have the resources to court-martial you again, so we're just gonna forget that ever happened. At this point, our only option to win the civil war is to take out Jeff Bezos' still active gigantic drone hub. But in order to do that, we have to not starve to death. A bunch of cool internet skeptics have separated from Aruja, and they call themselves the liberalists. I don't know, just take their fucking lunch money, they're nerds.
So you go for an easy and fun raid on their castle, attempting to secure the Coca-Cola inside. You start to notice that you get points for destroying tents full of refugees, but we're going to ignore that just like the developers. Oh god damn it, not again, it's the fuck.
What the fuck? Oh, I guess the whole system is like the more you shoot, the more experience you gain. It's something like that. Doesn't matter what you destroy. I guess that's the case. This is so hilarious.
Destroying tents full of refugees, but we're going to ignore that just like the developers. Oh god damn it, not again, it's the fucking Latin music. What the fuck are you guys doing in my house? I just want to be racist in peace. Can a man get some peace? I told you I'm not an incel anymore, so you don't gotta steal all the anime pillows I got in that castle. Oh, it's time to move the light speed for no reason. Whoa! You know, I don't actually like the drones. Oh fuck, a missile. I actually got 50% off all Amazon purchases in exchange for my help in creating the drones. It was sweet. It just kind of sucks how he wants to take over the world and all. Actually, I just realized I have to live in a world without internet, so can you kill me? Jeff Bezos and Jack Dorsey are going to restrict my racism on the internet. You have to kill them, please. Man, I sure do wonder what Mihai's doing.
Alright, seriously, man. If I were playing this game, I would hit jets constantly. All the close calls that are happening, right? I'm like, okay, how does this jet work? And I always just slam a jet into another one before shooting rockets.
These days, I bet he enjoys the gift cards, though. Building a robot army gets kind of boring sometimes, and I need to find a way to transmit my new schematics to the world without a satellite. Wait a minute. I'm inside of a space elevator right now.
We need help. Don't let him damage more. Show him
You're a genius, Jeff. So anyways, I stole the old incel's fucking airplane. Both sides of the Civil War are now engaged in battle to seize the space elevator. But we are here to stop Amazon's takeover of the planet. So naturally, he sends his capitalistic McNukes at you. Kinda weird how many missiles I can fit onto this propeller-propelled aircraft, but that's just a free market of work, guys. Why the fuck you sending so many goddamn missiles at me? You've all forfeited your Prime subscriptions. Oh no, the little baby doesn't have his gigantic fucking piss cannon to kill me. He can't do it. Also, I've installed a laser that I failed to mention or make use of until just now. With no options left, you are forced to take on the Arsenal bird head on. And every time you do, he uses the force fields. Jesus, dude, stop it. Jeff Bezos eventually figures out that he can just keep the force field on forever. Like, why wouldn't he? But he forgot one crucial detail. Force fields are a subscription service. Fuck, when I said cancel everyone's subscriptions, I didn't mean my own. Stop doing that right now or I will be forced to lobby Congress.
I will never pay taxes as long as I live.
Hey guys, can we talk this out a little bit? Maybe get a cup of tea while I get my subscription back on? Fine then, I guess you'll just have to fucking kill me and not have any more Amazon warehouses. You could be books and Hulu and shit. Time to fucking starve, little boy. And with that, the last hope of Jeff Bezos' world takeover is destroyed. But vengeance is another matter entirely.
Enemy on my 6. These guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something.
Strider 2, missile inbound.
Those are some advanced fucking jets.
So you fight two new drones hugging and mugging in an intense battle for the fate of the human race. You struggle with them for minutes on end, attempting to prevent them from uploading the schematics to the world, which would only ensure the defeat of mankind. Eventually you gain the upper hand on both of them because you don't have any blood inside of you. You race into the tunnel to reach the space elevator and stop the upload, dodging closing doors and moving at uncomfortably high speed. Reaching the inner sanctum with less than 1 minute to spare, you launch one final missile and end the robot child once and for all. Gripping your controls, you take the perilous climb to the top of the space elevator to escape, plunging into the deep blue of the sky above. And once at the top, you feel relief. You look up to the sky above and you think that heaven might be up there, but you don't know for sure. You hope Torres is up there. He seems like a nice guy if he wasn't totally insane. You remember all the people that you've left behind on your journey. Champ, High Roller, yeah, never mind, actually, you don't remember any of them. You think for a moment that no matter what you'll find on the ground, love, a house, a good job, it'll never be quite the same as this experience. But there is one thing that is pretty close.
Are you serious? He's just going up the space elevator? How the fuck is Jet supposed to work that high?
Petting a cute dog and not being dead. You really want to pet the dog now.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Every single incorrect summary is a gem in itself, right? Like, I've said this many times in other incorrect summaries that somebody should make mods that are fucking edit it and put it into the story, that this is an actual story. Hold this incorrect summary dialogues. That would be some experience. Because I always think that, you know, that he creates things in a way that is just way too unique and way too fun. Like, this is what I'm gonna think of Ace Combat 7. This is the stories about Jeff Bezos and all this crap. Damn. Right, well, that was an incorrect summary of Ace Combat 7, I guess, by the channel max0r. Okay. He should do more incorrect summaries. I love his reviews, obviously, but incorrect summaries are a gem in itself. I mean, I can't think of one game right now which would be incredible. I guess he should do Cyberpunk incorrect summary. He did do the review. He did do the review, right? No, he did do the incorrect summary of Cyberpunk. Wait a minute, what game I was thinking of? Ah, fuck. It doesn't matter. He should do an incorrect summary soon too, because these are really great. Alright people, if you like my reaction, don't forget to subscribe, check out the reaction, there's a link in the description, check out the cards, check out the cards in here. I'll see you next time.